evening, HEA family. We are having some fun with puppies today. In here, we have 2 of the puppies that are staying here at HEA, as well as we have Penny's litter and Cleo's litter and Loki. One of the things we love watching them play with is with the tunnel. And so hopefully they will decide to partake while you guys are watching, because it is absolutely hilarious. We will be pulling up each puppy so that you can see who is who and get to see your individual puppy.
Oh, thanks, Princess Honey.
So, but they are all definitely at the age where this is lots of fun, with them playing with each other and interacting. They're definitely coming into their own personalities and that type of thing. So it's very exciting, as well as they are enjoying a late dinner. So playing with their puzzle toys and snuffle mats. Yeah, you can see Pauline is showing off her tunnel skills, and it is quite hilarious. What you doing, huh? Oh, now you gotta move the tunnel. Pauline, you're so busy. Loki wants to help.
Yep, always. This is the part that's not puppy breath.
Yes, this is the non-puppy breath. She is right here. This is Honey. She just keeps getting darker and darker and darker. That's one of the things that we were talking with Heather Braslin about. That is so fun about getting to see the red babies, is that as this beige wheaten color ends up making it darker and darker as they age. She showed some really neat photos that I have enjoyed getting to see on what they look like from when they're born to when they're 6 weeks and then 8 weeks, which she is 6 weeks now. You have Pax, or no?
This is Paulo.
Pax is at my feet.
Yep.
And he's even gotten darker. So what's really neat is that Pauline is a salt and pepper party, and then Desire is a red pepper party. Are you going to try the tunnel, honey? Look, Pauline's like, it's awesome. It's like this. This is how you do it. And it is fun.
And Paulo is just like still not really figuring this whole thing out. He's like, yeah, I'm good just hanging out over here. So
if you want, I know Loki is just doing it. He's so cute. Yeah. If you want to start picking up Cleo's, and that way we can show off those, that way their families can start actually being able to follow them, watching them play.
This is little Celia. She's the the little black and silver girl. Again, look at how her tail's coming in now. It's all really...
Yeah, it's very
really
silver. And her front paws, you're seeing it a little bit.
But this is Sue. This is one of Cleo. She's going to the... oh, man, my brain is just really totally fried. Y'all just forgive me. We've been up... we've got 3 litters on the ground right now.
And we're waiting on another mama to give birth any time.
We've been up and we check them every couple of hours to see. And so we're all a little sleep deprived at the moment.
Pax decided to do the tunnel.
Yeah.
Look at you, big guy.
Celia's going to the Hartzog family. So sorry, I couldn't remember that off the top of my head. I remember her name, but I couldn't remember who she is. She's going to the Hartzog family. Pretty little black and silver girl.
There's like 5 in there now, so the tunnel is just spinning.
They've all decided to try it out. There we go. Go get him. Go get him, Celia. Go get him, baby. She's like, maybe.
And Cricket's coming your way.
Yeah.
Storm.
Little Cricket, and we call her Cricket. They call her Storm. And she's going to the Everidge family, Beth and Philip, and went to school with Philip, so I'm really excited about her getting to go live with them. I know she's going to a really good home. And so this is Storm. She's one of Cleo's little girls. She's a beautiful little salt and pepper girl.
I love those phantom markings. They're so pretty.
She's beautiful.
All right.
And then we have Chipper, which his mom was asking about his personality. You can see that he has no problem playing tonight. He's enjoying his fun. And then, look, she just on me. That was quick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There went Callie running 1,000 miles an hour.
Or Isla, as they call her.
That's correct.
They call her Isla.
Yeah, y'all forgive us. We do know that that's their name, but we get so used to calling them by the name that we name them that sometimes it's hard to change after you guys name them. So, all right, let's see. Little squirts. They just are going every which way. All right, let's see if we can find Isla. Let's see, I think this is Isla. Yeah. Oh, this is Chipper. Oh, he's having a good time. He and Isla look very similar, but this is Chipper. He's going to the East Hills, and his personality is definitely
starting to show. Yeah, you can actually definitely see it. They changed so much the last 3 weeks. They definitely come into their own.
Yeah. This is Isla. I know. There she is. Sweet baby. She's going to the Falconer family. She's a sweet little girl. I don't think they're very interested in being held and played with tonight. They all want to play.
Yes, they like their playtime.
Yes, they do. Everybody but Paulo. Paulo seems to be really chill and laid back. He is...
She's like, let me just slap you in the face and maybe you'll play now. Loki, you are not slowed down in the slightest.
Not at all. And Loki is still looking for a home. So once he gets all better, he will be looking for a home to go to. He is a litter party. And by the time he goes home, he will probably be...
Hi, Pauline.
Pretty much fully vaccinated and ready to go outside and learn his tricks of the trade.
Look at Honey. She's right behind you under your feet.
Is she behind me?
Yep, and she's coming out. There she goes.
Oh, there she is. Pretty girl. You are so pretty. Oh my goodness. She's like, come play with me, brother. But you can tell the difference.
He does play when it's just his siblings.
Yeah.
It's like he has to really warm up.
Yeah. But you can see the difference.
Especially when you see her against Loki, where his white is just like completely pure white.
Yep.
You can really tell that there is a massive difference.
She has gotten considerably darker over the last week or so. So and this one.
Yeah, her red has come in darker too.
It's definitely come in. really pretty little girl. She's going to be staying here with us at the farm. Pretty baby. Just a pretty baby. Yes, I am. I told Megan she looks like a butterscotch swirl on a ice cream cone because she's just so cute. All that red. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, dear. My goodness.
Oh yeah, now that she's right up against Loki, you can tell the big difference.
Oh yeah, huge. Huge difference. What are you doing to my shoe, baby? What are you doing, little girl?
What are you doing, Pax?
What's you doing?
Huh?
What's you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cute babies. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Isla, you're like vibrating, but you don't know what to do.
Good gracious. Y'all are wild tonight. Super
Hey.
busy. Super busy. Hey, baby.
Oh. Okay.
I'm flipping back and forth, but I'll try to.
Okay. Yeah, apparently Paris has decided to go into labor because we're doing this.
Well, I was wondering when I
'Cause
was
that's-
there because she was super clingy and wouldn't let me. She was like wanting me to hold on to her. Yeah. So we're not gonna put we won't cut you too short. We won't know you guys want to see your babies. Hey, y'all come out here. Come on, come get it over there. There you go. There we go. Come get it. That is our famous snuffle mat. You can see that they love to dig the kibble out of there. That is a must-have for every Schnauzer mom or dad, or
Chipper's got it down.
yes, he does.
Now Isla does too.
Yep. But they we also will have snuffle balls in the store. Hopefully, by the time you guys come to pick up your babies. So if you want to pick up a snuffle ball while you're here, you're welcome to do that.
I got an escapee.
Oh my, where did you come from?
Pauline.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
Yep, Daphne, he is playing. You'll have to be able to watch it later from the beginning, but there is Chipper being very, very busy.
Yes.
He, as we said, he has very much come out of his shell, and they really do. At 5 weeks, they're still just like figuring everything out, and they are so, everything is so new. And then you hit 7 weeks, and they're like, yeah, I've got all this. I'm good. Pauline, no ma'am. She's gone.
There she goes. I got to turn that back this way. Okay. We should be safe.
Where's Celia?
Celia?
Yes. Oh, okay. Yep. I'm like, Celia's missing.
Yep. They escaped.
She figured, what is it with the solid black ones that always escape?
I don't know.
Look, Pax is like, I was so thirsty. He's like,
Running laps
here,
around
baby
the
girl.
kitchen table.
Come here, baby girl.
Here's the other little boob.
Alrighty. We don't know
Celia.
how many exciting news about Paris is that we really aren't 100% sure how many babies she's gonna have.
We know there's 6.
We know there's at least 6, yes,
But we think there's 7 and some think 8.
Possibly
So
8, yeah.
it'll be an exciting delivery. Last time she had 3. So this is her second litter.
It's gonna be a long night.
Which they thought Deja had 4 and she had 6. So, you know,
Right.
we thought we were done.
They are all doing well. Deja's litter and Prim's litter were born on March the 11th, and they should be coming open for reserve in the next week or so. Prim's litter will be held for a few weeks and will not be open reserve till probably around 3 or 4 weeks. There is an opportunity there for blue eyes. I'm like the cookie scooper tonight. I don't know what's
I
up
know.
with that. I guess it's because they
We just
ate.
fed them, yeah.
They just ate. So Nope.
Good girl. Good girl, Desi. That's a good potty on the pee pad. But she is older, we will say. She is not 7 weeks old. She is it 11 weeks? I think she's 11.
11 weeks. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 11 weeks. So she's a little older. And, no. Come on, guys. No. Chipper. Chipper did great. He finished eating, and he's good now, so he can empty.
Yeah.
No packs. Okay, that is definitely not a one wiper. That did not get all that.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is all the fun.
So yeah, people are like, oh, all the puppy breath. Yes, that is why you put up with all of the poop. The puppy breath is the payoff.
There's a lot
The
of
snuggles and the love.
There's a lot of poop. Get him. Go get him. But yeah, you can definitely see that Chipper is enjoying the snuffle mat. Isla is over there trying to figure out whether she wants to lay down or whether she wants to keep
Yep,
playing.
there goes Chipper through the tunnel.
Nope, that one's Cricket.
Oh, Cricket.
Storm. Yeah, right here's Chipper.
When they're in the tunnel, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, running crazy. He's just having a good time.
Feline's like, well, maybe I don't want to go behind the
What's that
fridge.
thing? They're gonna roll over on Loki. They're like, let's roll the tunnel. Come on, guys, we can do this. Oh. Nope.
How do y'all find everything you're not supposed to
I know.
have?
It's like, good gracious. Go get him, baby. Go get him, baby. Hey, Loki. Oh, my goodness. Oh, go get your belly rubs. Oh, go get your belly rubs. Now, y'all, that is one cute puppy. I'm telling you, when he comes open, you better be ready to grab him because he's going to get gone quick.
Because he is so affectionate. I know, the vet's office, they argue over who gets to hold them. Even the vet's husband was there working on some landscaping, and when we picked him up from his resplint, he was like, I love that puppy! And I said, I thought you were Australian Shepherd fans. He's like, I am, but I love that puppy. He's so sweet. I said, yes, he is. He is very sweet. You tell her, honey.
Get her. Get her. Who is in there? Who is that? Hey there, Storm. What you doing? What you doing in there?
She likes it. And then Celia is trying to pull it by these, by the Velcro straps. Isla, are you going to go? This is the first night that these guys have played with this tunnel. We wanted you guys to get to see how much this is their novelty for the day, getting to play in a tunnel. Our older puppies play in it a lot, but this is a very unique thing. It's very new to them, and they are that's my favorite thing about introducing them to new toys and new sounds and new people, is that when they find the new thing, it doesn't usually take very long for them to accept playing with something. And that's why when they go home, we really want you to be constantly challenging them with new things so that they don't lose that. New isn't bad. New is just something new to have fun with.
Quit running through the poo-poo, though. That's not new.
Oh my gosh. Marilyn Abbott said that Heidi Jo came down the hall twice with her mouth guard in her mouth. I swear, all dogs think mouth guards, retainers, that kind of thing is just the best thing ever. That is...
It's because it smells like they're people.
Yep.
It's a chew toy that smells like they're people.
Look, Chipper's dragging the possum. He's literally got the possum and he is pulling it around.
That's funny.
They all love that possum toy. It is so creepy, especially at night when one of the dogs leaves it out and you cross over that. It scares you good.
a good thing I brought the wipes in here.
Uh-huh.
We should have waited until after we did Puppy Lab to feed them, yeah?
Maybe. I just wanted people to see how much they like their snuffle mat and their puzzle toys and stuff. But yeah, that kind of backfired on me. And you know, I just got done bragging to Tracy about how I bleached all my floors this weekend.
Looks like we're going to be doing that again.
Yeah, they were like, oh, they're all ready for me to make a mess.
What fun.
It is so cute. Isla has been standing at the end trying to decide if she's going to do it or not. And she's still not sure.
Yeah. Come here, Princess Butterscotch. Come here, baby.
Oh, yeah. Emmy likes the smell of her mama, Renee. She said that Emmy Lou is pulling all the socks out of her laundry basket. She doesn't want any other laundry, just Renee's socks.
Just the socks.
Are you going to try it, Loki? He's like, nah, I'm going behind it. Chipper, you made your mama worry that you weren't very playful.
I think he has abolished that thought.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely tonight. Because he is into puppy
She did
playtime.
it!
What?
I think she... nope, she went around the back side of it. You little snot, Isla. I got all excited. Nah, she didn't. I'm glad that Honey is going to have a sibling when she goes home because she loves to play with the other dogs.
Yes, she does. Yeah, she definitely is a playful little girl. She's very much, her mom was very much that way when she was little too. She stayed,
Oh my
Miss
goodness.
Penny stayed at my house for quite a while and enjoyed the pack.
I know. Do you remember that conversation where you were like, I think she needs to go to my house because you had 3 little girls.
Yes.
And she needed to play.
Right. And also she was very white from what I can recall.
Yeah, and she is definitely creamy now.
So we wanted her not to be Carolina Wheaton. We wanted her to be Penny White.
Mm-hmm.
Penny is a white chocolate.
Yes, but she looks like her, like Paulo, because her ears are slightly cream like that.
Bit of red.
Yep, you can tell.
But of course, their daddy is Timon, who is a gorgeous red boy.
And she is his doppelganger.
Oh,
We
my
shared
goodness.
some pictures the other day of her. I had groomed her daddy and decided to pull both of them out so you can see she looks just like him.
Abby, you still in here?
And then Heather and I were lamenting over lighting because these lights are LED and they are the blue. So they're like a white cool light. And that really plays down on this color because it's not the amber light, so it bleaches it out some, and it just makes it that you can't really tell how beautiful she is unless she's in person. And I'm hoping at some point that maybe Crystal or Heather or someone figures out what the best way to take pictures of these guys to really show them off. Andrea, the only one in this group that we're showing playing now that does not have a family is Loki. We do have other puppies that are coming available. We have one Schnoodle, and I believe it's Pablo because he's the black one. And then we do have 2 other litters that are born, but we don't like to let them go to families until we have some open eyes and all of that. And then we have a litter that is going to be born tonight.
Yay!
And then
Miss Harris for a while.
Yep, and it'll be the same thing for Hetty's litter because they are only a couple days old.
And then we also have a Prada litter. Everybody's always excited about Prada. She is very large. Prada, come here, baby. I'm not sure. Prada. Hey, Mama.
I was like, I hear her coming.
Yeah, it just takes her a minute. Because she got a big old...
Look at that belly.
She's got a big old mama belly. So we just, she's ready any day.
And we changed it up this time. She was with Prince instead of Major, because when you put two liver dogs together, you get all liver. So we changed it up, and the dad to this litter is a Salt and Pepper. He is the same dad as Cleo's litter. So Isla and Chipper and Storm and Callie, their dad, it's the same daddy. And honestly, Chipper looks just like his daddy. So if you want to know what his daddy looks like, look at Chipper.
He looks very much like Prince. Yeah.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
I know, and he has the ticking on his paws, little Loki boy. So what's really funny is
Oh my goodness.
Prada is not the one that is in labor. That is Paris. Prada will have to go back to our vet tomorrow. She's already had her prenatal checkup, but because she is 7 pounds and has a very full belly, our vet is watching her really closely, mostly because I'm a little neurotic. And
it's your baby.
And I worry. I can't help it. But her due date is actually the 25th, which, just like with humans, dog due dates are just an estimate. But today is Paris's due date, so apparently she decided to just take that and be like, all right, today's the day.
Hetty's litter was actually born on St. Patrick's Day, so when we introduce those puppies, they will all have Irish names that start with H. So we'll have Hamish, and I don't even remember the names that we came up with, Haven and Hazel and Haley. And
Hagen.
Hamish and Hagen and one other one. I don't remember what the other boy
Yeah,
was.
we don't mess with them a whole lot in the first couple days. It's moms really want their babies right with them. They do not love when you take them away. They don't mind if you hold them, but they want to see where they are. And so we're never going to do anything to upset our mamas. We want to keep them happy. Isla, are you ever going to do it? Are you ever going to do it? Everybody else did it. Look, she's like, nope, not going in that tunnel.
Hey, Stormy, what are you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? Well, Storm is definitely not afraid. And Honey is definitely not afraid. They're definitely the more outgoing of the two.
Are you going to do it, Chipper? Oh, look at you going through there, little man.
Go, buddy. It's like piece of cake, guys. Come on, let's try it out.
Come on, Isla. Isla did it! Yay! Good girl. Look, now they're going to wrestle inside the tunnel. Good job, Isla. It wasn't so bad, was it? I just want to show everybody off. I'm in my comfortable pajama pants, but I think they're awesome. Celia did it too.
Marvita asked what day Paulo will be ready to pick up. I believe he is a March 25th pickup day. Pretty sure that's right. Is that right?
I think so.
Let me see just to check and make sure, Marvita. Because we want to make sure we're telling you.
We have a lot of dates in our heads right now.
We do. We do. Our board is very, very full.
It's spring.
It is spring. 'Tis the season.
Emmy Lou is apparently going nuts listening to you and I talk.
Oh yeah.
Well, she was little, so she had to stay an extra week and a half. So
Marvita, his go home date is actually April Fool's Day, April the 1st. So all of our little red babies are ready to go home on April the 1st. Honey is gonna fly all the way to Florida with her daddy, and so she's gonna be a privileged character. She gets to ride on the plane. How exciting! So these days,
Marilyn, thank you so much for loving my pants.
Yes.
My Schnauzer pants.
She loves them Schnauzer pants.
I can't wear my Schnauzer slippers around the puppies because they think that they are toys. And they try to pull the eyes and ears off.
Donna Revis asked if Lucky is still available. And yes, he is definitely available. But he will.
His go-home date is what we
Right.
don't know until the vet gives his the all clear.
Right. We have to get him checked out again for his little leg, and
He goes
make
back
that
on
everything's
Wednesday.
good. Yeah. But it doesn't look like it's bothering him too much.
No, I don't think it slowed him down at all.
In fact, it's going to be funny when he gets the splint off because they get used to running with that on, and then they're going to all of a sudden have their leg back, and it's going to be weird for him. So, and this little fella right here is just absolutely a cuddle bunny. This is Paulo. He's going to the Asbel family.
Marveda, your kids are all going to school, so you need a cuddle bunny at home now, right?
Yes. He is going to definitely fit that bill because he loves to cuddle. He's not much of one to get into the fray. He just likes to kind of sit back and watch and let his sister entertain because she is definitely the live wire of that.
Yes,
that litter.
she busy. But Pax isn't far behind.
No, he likes to be busy too. I think she's on there.
And people wonder why we have a washing machine
Oh my
just for
goodness.
dog laundry.
Yes.
Because we could not possibly keep up with the children. I don't have Schnauzer socks, Marilyn, but I did give Tommy Cook a pair of Schnauzer socks for Christmas.
Yes, we did. Yep.
And he wears them, he said. Next time he wears them, we'll have to get Tracy to snap a picture and put it on our page.
Yes. Get him, honey.
Yep, Marveda says she needs a snuggle. But see, that's all he wants to do. You can hold him as long as you want. It's so sweet.
Chin and just lay. He just loves to be cuddled. He's a sweetheart. In fact, if you hadn't gotten him, I think I would have stolen him. He's just so sweet. Because he really truly is a Wheaton. Not just a Carolina Wheaton. We always joke about the white dogs getting in the red mud. But
Yes. Thankfully, we have all of our areas that our dogs are in have gravel or concrete because that's the only way that you can sanitize it. You cannot sanitize dirt. But I have seen several dogs, and it's one of those things where right now Amanda and Taylor Shores at Nightingale are in the process of clearing land and perking and building their house. So, of course, there's lots of red mud. And we went over there to bring some dogs and bring some dogs back because we interchanged mails. And I said, "Who is that dog?" And then she tells me who it is. And the reason I didn't recognize it is because it had been raining and the dog had been out in the mud. And I was like, "Who is that?" I thought I knew all your dogs. And she busted out laughing. And she goes, "Oh, you mean my Carolina Wheaton?"
Yep. There we go. Well, honey boo, what are you doing, girl?
I think there's not any food left in it.
They've eaten all the food in it.
Yeah, and she's trying really hard to find more
If I
food.
dig long enough, maybe I can find another morsel. So, yep. So those of you guys who are looking for black or liver, and Hetty's litter was
Liver, pepper,
liver pepper.
a dark black and silver that has the black and silver marking, or a dark salt and pepper that is a phantom because it has the black and silver markings.
Right.
And then there is 2 black females in that litter.
So anybody who is looking for black, solid black, again, Prim's litter will be coming up for reserve in a few weeks with the possibility of blue eyes. Deja's litter is the liver tan family, and then Hetty's litter is just like Megan said, there's liver pepper, and the black and silver. So you know, we're gonna hit. A lot of folks are asking about salt and pepper and when the salt and pepper will be coming, and trust me, we will have some salt and pepper coming over the next few weeks.
And I am super excited about seeing Paris's litter because she is a black and silver, and she was with Captain, who is a black and silver phantom. And I cannot wait to see those babies.
Yep. And Prada may have some salt and pepper.
Yes.
We also have, who's coming up on our litter list? Do we remember who's up next?
We will have teddy bears because Colette is having her babies, and
we'll have white schnoodles.
No, white teddy bears.
White schnoodles from Farrah, though. No?
Mm-mm,
That
no.
would be white teddy bears?
The white teddy bears
Okay,
because
so
Sam.
sneeze. Right.
Yep.
Okay. So white sneeze.
And I expect from Colette they will be party schnees because she is a salt and pepper party, and we put her with the salt and pepper party Schnauzer. So, and so those will be F1s for those of you who speak the doodle language because.
So Paris just had her first baby.
Oh, Paris had a baby! Yay!
Dazzle and Saint is coming up.
And so those are ticking. We will have ticking, the roan, and blue eyes. Because possible.
Yep.
That does not mean anything. It just means mom has blue eyes. So we could get blue eyes. We will not know until they're several weeks old.
Right. That's since you said blue eyes, maybe you should explain to them. I know several times people think that just because the mom has blue eyes that we should always have blue-eyed puppies, and that's not actually true. So, you know, it's just like having...
Oh, you gonna show it off?
This is
Paris's first baby.
We have look like some black female. Just thought I'd show everybody what
Look at that
brand spanking new right out of the
Uterus.
uterus. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a good squeak.
Yep.
So there you go.
So cute.
Yep.
It's like, yeah.
Yep. She's fully cooked.
There you go. So, back to the
blue eyes.
Just because the mom has blue eyes doesn't mean that you will naturally get blue eyes. Usually there's about a 40% chance of blue eyes. So, you know, it just depends on whether dad carries for that.
Well, a good example would be Alice.
Right.
So Alice's first litter, we had no blue eyes. 4 puppies, no blue eyes.
Yep.
And then her next litter,
She had 3.
we had 4 puppies, and 1 had double blue eyes, 1 had 1 blue eye, and the rest of them had brown eyes. And then we'll see what she does this time. So we'll continue on with our statistics.
She had all parties too, which was
Yes.
really blew us all away because she's a salt and pepper, and she was with Saint, who is a solid liver boy, and then she threw all cow puppies and only had 1 blue-eyed boy in the whole the whole litter. So we were like, okay, well, we're just a little confused, but he's...
And then Prim had double blue eyes. In her last litter, she had 2 puppies and no blue eyes.
Yep. And this time she has 4 girls.
And we'll keep you posted.
Yeah. And we'll see what she has. She, her dad was actually Timon, who is Honey's dad. So he's a red. Although she had no red in her litter, because he has hazel eyes, we're hoping that that will help pull the blue eyes in just a little bit. So we'll just have to wait and see. But they are all solid black, a couple with white touches, and non-fade. She is a non-fade black.
Are you sticking your tongue out at me?
With him being a red.
Thanks, Chipper. I appreciate the judgment.
Yeah.
It's lots of judgment.
Go ahead and add it to the pile.
To the pile, yeah. Y'all are so helpful when it comes to walking.
Yes.
Yes, Loki, pull my pants.
We learned to slide instead of step.
Yes,
sure.
you shuffle.
Yeah.
It's not the Cupid shuffle, it's the puppy shuffle.
That's right. So enjoy your babies, because they will play like this pretty hard, and then they will just crash.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all hopefully going to sleep really well tonight, because with having babies, we're going to be very busy birthing babies.
What are you doing, Loki? What are you doing? What you doing, Pax? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's little Pax.
Pax is going to the Horde family.
Look at Paulo.
Oh, Paulo's kind of coming out the shell. He's decided he can come out and play. Oh, look at him. Look. Oh, my goodness. Well, Marvita, maybe he's not going to be just a snuggle bunny. He might actually play a little. Look at him. I think that's the most I've ever seen him get up and run around and jump and play some. So.
Well, he does that a little bit when he is just in his pen and it's just his mom and his siblings. But it's like whenever we added him in big groups like this, he always
Just
takes him a
stands back for
while.
little
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So the Merle gene is completely separate from blue eyes. The blue eye gene is a trait all of its own, to answer that question. In these litters that we're talking about, none of them are Merle. All of them are just regular Schnauzer colors. The issues that you can have with Merle are not the issues you can have with blue eyes. So, blue eyes are not going to be a dangerous thing, because Merle is actually caused by a deletion gene. So there are little bits of the genes missing to create the Merle pattern. And when you have too many deletions, that is bad, which is why if you put two Merles together and you have a double Merle puppy, it is very, very dangerous. Honey let you know what she thought of you picking him up.
Yes, she did. Which actually we have a couple of our Merle girls will be coming in very soon, we hope. Envy is one of our Merle girls, and she actually carries for blue eyes. And then we also have, you just want to go play. And then we have Effie coming in. She is our split face blue Merle, but she has brown eyes. So she
But the most beautiful coat you have ever seen. Oh my God, she's beautiful.
Got hair for days. So she is coming in, and hopefully will go with her previous boyfriend, Bomber, who gave us beautiful Merle girl the last time. So we're hoping that we will have another successful litter with her and with Envy, because they both had really pretty Merles this last time. Envy had a boy Merle the last time. His name, I think, was Gunther, and he was gorgeous.
I know his mom sent me a picture. We should share that in our story so people can see.
Yeah. Merle is less likely to pop in, so that's one of those that's kind of like the blue eyes. You may have a Merle girl that goes with, typically you put them with a solid male to get the Merle to pop through, and in that situation you usually get about 40 to 50% of your litter is Merle, so we're hoping that that's what we get again.
baby.
Hey, Tommy. Would you yell out to Abby that I need her to answer Kelly and that I have to take Farrah to the vet in the morning so I can stop by and pick up Weston then? But before she answers and commits me to meeting at 7:20, I'd prefer not to do that. I'd prefer to meet after since I have to take Farrah to the vet. I don't even mind going all the way to their house to pick him up, but I do not want to meet at 7:20.
What are you doing to my shoe, baby?
I'm so sorry you were listening to our child
Pickup
schedule, but I was like, I saw that text message come across, and I was like, I ain't committing to 7:20 when my kids are on spring break.
Is Storm where? Oh, Storm's over here, Beth. She's.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, that's not Storm.
No, Storm was in here. You can't see her, but I
in the
can.
tunnel.
She's at the end of the tunnel. That's her right there.
In the tunnel.
She was one of the first to explore the tunnel and play with the tunnel. She really likes going in and out, which is really cute, but probably not as much for you because you can't see as clearly. I'm sorry. But there she goes. She's right coming out your end.
Here's Miss Storm. Come here, I'll show Miss Storm.
Here you go, Beth.
Here's Miss Storm.
She is a gorgeous little girl. Pretty little baby. She's got gorgeous colors.
I know, her face is literally like, seriously, I was playing. Put her down.
Gorgeous. Yes.
So, Shannon, the best way that I can tell them apart, which their faces are really different, Isla and Chipper, but the biggest thing, oh, I forgot it was zoomed in because I was showing, is Isla doesn't have this right here. Chipper does. So when they're running, that's how I can tell who they are so quickly.
Because they are very close.
They are very similar. Now, their faces are different, but so if you're looking at them right in the face, you can definitely tell who is who. But when they're running around really fast, that's how you can tell them apart. Beth thinks she's beautiful, which is so good because she's like, I am so wanting to play right now.
Just let Miss Tracy pick your puppy for you.
So Storm is a salt and pepper with phantom markings. So because she has the black and silver markings, so that would mean that if she were to be bred, she could produce that color. And she gets that from her mom because her mom is a phantom black and silver. But there you can see when...
Who's getting me? What you doing, Celia? What you doing, little girl?
And of course, as soon as I try to zoom in on their faces, they move.
Hey, princess.
No, that hurts. No, don't bite. No, don't bite. No, don't bite. That's not nice. No.
Oh, sorry, I rotated it. Here,
Ow.
for redirection.
Oh, yes. Here you go, baby.
Redirection. He's teething really hard because
Yes,
he's
he
older
is.
than they are, so he's getting in more of his adult teeth. So we recommend a lot that you say no and take away your hand and end the game, and then offer a redirection, which of course Pax happily took over. So
away from him completely. For those of you who ask, these are cow hooves.
we buy them at Tractor Supply by the bag.
And they love these. These are the best teething item that you can buy because they won't, they cannot get pieces of it into their stomach and cause problems like so many of the rawhide chews can do, that sort of thing. But cow hooves are awesome. So make
Yes.
sure before you take your puppy home, you order some cow hooves or go to your local Tractor Supply and pick up a bag of cow hooves for your babies.
So you get a bag for, is it $11.99, $10.50, something like that.
Yeah.
The other thing is that bones splinter. So when we do give rib bones, but we only give rib bones when we're going to watch them. Cow hooves is something we can put in them when we're not watching, and we do not have to worry. The only downfall to the cow hoof is I do not allow my dogs to have them on the couch or in my bed, because when they start really chewing them and getting them a little damp, they have a very specific smell. So that's why when I clean them up, they always go into their dog beds or into their crates.
And interesting fun fact, These can go into the dishwasher to be sterilized as well. So there you go.
Be careful, baby. Be careful, babies. Be careful, babies.
I honestly will say that I do not know exactly what Storm weighs. I can tell you from looking at puppies on a regular basis, I am going to bet that she is almost at 3 pounds. That was actually going to be my guess, Tracy. She is almost at 3 pounds. I will absolutely take a weight for you and tell you. I just don't have my baby scale in here.
Yes, Loki is getting around very well. He is not letting his little cast stop him at all. He enjoys playing, as you can see. Stop, that's not nice.
And when we take him to the vet, they all argue over who gets to carry him, and he never stays in a crate because all of the people that work there take turns holding them, because when he goes in on Wednesdays for his resplint, he spends several hours there because they just kind of work him in, because right now our vet is short-staffed. And so to help her out, we just do drop-off appointments and pick them up when they tell us they're ready. And I swear they never let us know that he's ready until the afternoon, because they probably are having trouble getting him away from the different people that work there.
Because he is super sweet.
Because literally every time I walk in to pick him up, one of the vet techs or office staff is holding him.
Yep.
Who's got that? Who's got it?
Pax.
Who's got it?
Pax is pulling on this end.
Pax is pulling on it. Go, Paulo. Go, baby.
Are you having fun with your little peacock there, Isla? I feel like you're judging everybody so hard.
She said she's the queen of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Go, Paulo. Go, buddy.
But I really hope those of you that have tuned in over the last couple of weeks watching these puppies grow have gotten to see some of those developmental markers. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. Also hope that everybody that's getting a Cleo puppy, which would be Isla and Callie and Chipper and Storm, are ready to come pick up your babies next weekend. And hope you got all of your supplies ready to go. One of the things that we have been able to offer some of our parents is a Royal Canaan referral program. Many of you have asked us what kind of, Loki is just determined that he wants that shoestring. You've asked us what kind of food, and of course we feed Royal Canaan, but we also know that it's been very difficult to acquire Royal Canaan. So Royal Canaan has offered us a referral program to send our puppy parents through an email a program where you can set up on auto ship. It is 30% off the first order, and then the auto ship comes to you once a month with your puppy food. That way you don't have to go looking for it. If you're interested in that, please send me a message through the Facebook Messenger with your email address, and I will definitely get you into the referral program so that Royal Canaan can send you an email with that information.
And you are guaranteed to get your food.
Right.
They have told us that was one of the first things that we asked our representative, because we had emailed and said we were really frustrated. We really believe in this food. We really love feeding Royal Canaan. It's the only thing we feed our dogs, and we would really love to see our puppy parents keep their puppies on it. But if you can't get a hold of it, that's really frustrating. So this is a new program that they have started. It's been out for a few months, and they have never ever not delivered the food on time. You have been guaranteed to get the food. And so that was why we joined that program, so that we knew that our puppy parents would not deal with the frustration that we have when you order it and then they tell you that they can't ship it. We order ours ahead of time to make sure that we do not have those issues. And we don't want people to have to do that. It's different for us to stack bags of food in our storage room to keep up with the demand that we have, but we don't want our puppy parents having to struggle with that. So even if you're not getting a puppy from us, this next weekend, but you are wanting to be a part of that program and have gotten a puppy from us, please send us a message to our Facebook page, and Tracy can get you signed up with that.
Also, just in case you're curious about how much food we go through.
Oh, Lord.
At the puppy farm. We order typically every single week. We order 100 pounds of adult food, typically 100 pounds of puppy food, and we order 60 pounds of mother starter food. And of course, when we get to this puppy season where we were at right now, we ramp that mother starter food up to 3 or 4 bags per week. And so it can get fairly costly for those of you guys who have looked at Amazon for just a small bag of Royal Canaan. You kind of have an idea of the price for that. So it can get, our food bill is fairly expensive. So that's one of the reasons that last year we had to go up a little on our puppy prices. When people asked about that, the food was one of the main reasons.
And vet care.
Yeah,
our vet prices went up because her supplies went up.
Right.
So it wasn't just our vet being greedy. It was literally costing her more to operate. Right. So therefore, that cost is passed on.
Yeah.
But Royal Canaan went up 4 times last year, and we only did 1 price increase. We ate the rest of it.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that also, if you guys are wondering, Happily Ever After employs a total of 3 vet techs part-time, 1 full-time person, and then of course Megan and Abby are considered full-time because they are the owners, and then myself and Tommy also work here helping with things as we can, and then they have their own dogs as well. Yeah, we do. So they're under our umbrella. Right. We help with whelping litters. We actually have Deja and Prim at our house right now, and we also we used to be affectionately known as Happily Ever After South. We are now Happily Ever After West because they moved a few minutes from here on a huge, ginormous farm that we just bought. So that's where while we're here helping out tonight, we try to help as much as we can with puppy lives. And then of course, if you guys message us through Facebook, that usually comes to me. Also, telephone calls. Text messages, emails, all comes through my desk. So if I'll apologize in advance if I don't get back to you as quickly as I could. I used to be way faster than that when I wasn't quite as involved in the day-to-day thing, and now I'm a little more involved in everyday stuff. So just be patient. When we don't answer immediately, it's typically because, just like tonight, we have a mom that's delivering. If we don't get pictures to you immediately, it's because we have other things going on at the farm. So just, again, a little bit of grace goes a long way in the puppy business. We give you grace, you give us grace, and we'll all be graceful together. Because the puppies can't wait. The moms can't wait. They are our first priority always.
Always. Yes, they are. Monkey.
He is just so sweet. Whoever gets little Loki is going to be blessed with a sweet little boy.
Hey, honey bun. Come here, baby.
Marveda, you will send Tracy your email through our Facebook page, but you will, because of the fact that you're getting another puppy, you will automatically be getting that email, but you'll be able to order food for the new little guy and for Jaeger as well through there, and you won't have those issues anymore with being told that it is sold out. That was our frustration, and one of the things that we proposed to Royal Canaan that we really wanted to see fixed, and so we were super excited about this program. But those of you who have watched the whole time, you can see how they are slowing down. They had food, they got the zoomies, they played, and now they're starting to get themselves a little bit more slowed down. But you can also see that the ones that are a little older, like Falling and Desire, are still going strong. Did she fall asleep inside?
No, she left. She had to have a little booty.
Oh.
So she had a little accident on the floor and needed some cleanup. So she went out for a little while.
Look at your little guy. Veda, he's so cute. What are you doing, little man? There's his playful spirit. He's still so chubby. He still has fat rolls on his neck. Oh, his toes are gone.
He's hung in Loki's splint.
I know. We put a little bitter apple on that to get them to stop chewing on it. Because the other puppies would grab by it. So that helped a little bit.
You are just determined you're going to eat those shoestrings, aren't you? Is that new toy? Nope.
Aw, I'm glad that the twins and Noah are enjoying him.
Ah, no biting. No bite, no bite. No. Hey, baby. Hey, Paulo. Hey, baby. Oh, that's fast. Paulo's over there playing hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Storm has stormed out.
Yeah, I know. She's just been sitting there like,
She's like, yeah,
I'm not
here.
sleepy. I am not tired. I am not
I'm
tired.
Not tired, but my sister just knocked me over. Good gracious.
What are you doing, Paulo? What are you doing, Pax? What you doing, babies?
Celia's like, hey, why don't you say that to me? I'm going to bite you in the butt and run.
No. No.
Well, Andrea, if you have fallen in love with him, send us a message. We can't discuss any of those particulars on Facebook. We cannot discuss that because of Facebook's rules, not ours. We really work very hard to be as transparent as possible with our practices, the good, the bad, and the ugly of whelping and all of that. And we, but we do have to follow the rules, even if I think they're stupid. You can sell a mug with the F word on it, and that is not against the rules. But dear God, if I say an amount of money for a puppy, I might as well be crucified.
Nope. No.
All right, I've been counting. That's the 5th time you've tied your shoe.
Yeah, he keeps untying my laces. He's a busy little feller. He's a busy fella.
They've had fun with that little peacock. They've got it.
Yes.
They've drug the toys inside the tunnel now. It's kind of funny. Oh my gosh, look at Storm. She's like half asleep.
She's like,
Yep.
oh,
There she goes. She's done. Down for the count.
She says, I'm cuddled up.
Nope,
I'm
nope.
ready to go. Oh, well,
You said something. I'm not going to sleep. Not doing it. So I am going to check on Miss Hetty's puppies. They have their tails and dew claws done today. In case you haven't followed on any of our other ones, that has to be done between day 3 and day 5 for the safety of the puppies when it is still cartilage and not bone. But we do check on them multiple times after that is done, as well as we do have cameras on all of them at all times. But, and I'm also gonna go check on Miss Paris and her puppies. But we hope that this gave you a really, look, Storm went all the way under there. She was like, fine, I'm gonna go hide.
I'm just going to go in here and lay down.
They're going to be fun to jig out from under there, little girl. But they will all visit with their moms, although Cleo's puppies do not sleep with their mom anymore. They have not been sleeping with her for a few days. That makes it that it is an easier transition when they go home for you. Because that way they're not used to sleeping with mom, just their siblings. But I am definitely looking forward to getting to hand these to all their families. I know that all of you have been so excited and involved. It is so fun when we have people on our wait list and then we match them with the puppy that they've been looking for, and they get to watch them grow up, and the day they get to go home and they are so excited. It definitely makes the hard days so worth it.
We have had a few of those.
Yes, we've definitely had a few of those. We've had some nasty previous puppy parents this week that have said a lot of ugly things to us. That reminds me. We had somebody that we were going to talk about. What is the difference between a health guarantee and a health warranty? Those are two totally different things. And we offer a health guarantee. We do not offer any type of warranty. They are not cars. They are living, breathing animals.
We don't guarantee size. We don't guarantee that coat. Although we can look at their size and give you our best estimate.
No.
There's not a guarantee.
No plastic. Sorry.
There's not a guarantee that a puppy won't get a bit smaller than what we chart for them. There's no guarantee that they'll get as big as sometimes people want them to be. We just go by what we know about the parents and past litters. There is not a size guarantee or warranty. There is definitely a health guarantee, and that is for things that we can control, which is genetic issues. That is any kind of issues, like if the puppy, which we always have a health check on the puppy before they go home. We can only be as upfront with you as what we know. Sometimes there are things that are out of our control. There have been times that we've had puppies that have gone to the vet and they had maybe they had coccidia or they had worms, and we are always very upfront about that. In fact, we always send the new puppy parents home with medication if we know about that. If your puppy goes to the vet and after we've had a vet check and our vet says that the puppy is clear, we definitely are very concerned if your puppy has issues with giardia or coccidia or worms, and we want to know those things. But please don't be ugly to us. I mean, it's not that we were dishonest about it. It's just that that's something that happens with puppies. We strive for a very healthy puppy. We sanitize multiple times a day, multiple times a deep clean at least once a week, and we do everything that we possibly can to make sure that you get a healthy puppy. So, it's again, give us a little grace. We'll give you grace, and we definitely want to know about your concerns, but the way that things are approached sometimes comes across as if we are not doing what we should do, and that always is hurtful to us, because we really do try to do our very best to make sure that you're getting a very healthy puppy when they go home. A lot of backyard breeders don't even take their puppies to the vet before you go home. They might give them one round of worm and then they expect you to take care of everything else. We don't do that. We do 3 rounds of worming. We do a Neopar. We do a 6-way vaccination, which now includes all of the things that the 5-way included, but then it also adds a coronavirus on top of it. And that's an extra cost to us, but we feel like it's important to our puppies and their safety and getting you a healthy puppy. So we really do strive, and I know that that's hard, sometimes for people to understand, but we really do strive to make the very best puppy go home that we can. And we try to be very transparent about things. I mean, we did have a litter that a puppy parent told us that their puppy had tested Giardia. And we, you know, that is a parasite that is very prevalent in the state of North Carolina. We immediately alerted all the other parents that had go homes that day from the same litter. We were being very transparent with them to let them know that that had happened within the litter and to please be cognizant of that and to let their vets know. Out of that litter, that puppy was the only one that had it, and we were grateful for that. And so we're, you know, we always want to maintain relationships with our parents. We want to know about your puppies. But again, you know, a health guarantee is definitely what we are all about. We want to make sure that you're getting a healthy puppy. But, you know, sometimes people take that to the extreme and assume that just because we offer a health guarantee that if the puppy doesn't turn out the exact color that they thought, or it's a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, they want to complain, and, you know, they think that there's an issue with that, instead of just being happy that they got a very healthy and loving puppy. So, you know, just work with us. We'll work with you. We try to do what we can to make sure everybody's happy with their babies. And we are always very, very excited when we hear from the puppy parents that are very excited about their puppies and love their babies. It makes our day go good, especially if we've had a bad day with somebody complaining. The positives always make things much better. So thank you for the parents who are always sharing your photos and telling us how wonderful your puppies are. And honestly, thank you for the parents that are not always very happy, because we make changes if we can to try to make things more clear, or to, you know, make sure that we are always transparent with people when they purchase a puppy, so that, you know, we don't have future issues. So.
And we go over our vaccine, worming, and our protocols with our vet. We also do continuing education. There is no requirement of breeders to do that, but that's something we do because we love our craft. We love what we do, and we always want to make it better. We are very excited about a 2-day conference that we have in June that Tommy, Tracy, Abby, and I are all going to be attending, so that we can hopefully learn some new things on how to make things better, how to raise healthier puppies, how to avoid problems, and when problems do arise during labor or while raising a puppy, that we are able to combat that. And I will also say that the way that you present things definitely sets the tone for the conversation, because it's really hurtful when people call us names and say mean things. Nobody likes to be talked to like that, especially when you do pour your heart and soul and money and time into doing this because it's something you love. Because I can tell you, nobody is a breeder just because you want to make money. If that is why you are a breeder, I can tell you it's not going to work. You're going to hate your life, right. And it is buying your dogs before long. Yeah, because you are not going to do this. You have to do this because you love your breed and you love raising puppies, because it is not a glamorous job.
No.
As far as pick a puppy in person, no, we do not do that. But let me explain why before I get jumped on. We do not allow people to pick puppies in person, because when we allow people to pick their puppy, these are unvaccinated puppies because they're not old enough. And as we were talking about earlier, that when puppies are young, it stresses the moms out if we take the puppies away from her. Moms can be very possessive of their puppies, and while they completely trust us to deal with their puppies, they don't know you, and they don't want you touching them or their puppies. So it is a safety issue, because you could have walked somewhere and picked up a parasite or a virus, and then you could potentially give it to the dogs. So we do puppy picking by pictures and by video and by conversation. After that point, we do allow people when their puppies are a little bit older to visit with their puppies. And you can talk to some of the people who live, especially more locally, that have come and visited their puppy when they were a little bit older. Until a puppy is at least 4 weeks old, there really isn't a lot to be gained by visiting with them. They don't have really much of a personality. They don't do anything. They just kind of lay there, and they look a little bit like a gerbil or a rat. Their eyes may or may not be open, and they do not play. So we recommend that people visit sometime between 4 and 5 weeks, and then potentially at 6 weeks to 7 weeks, and then the puppy goes home. So we absolutely have no issue with people seeing the puppy, and we will happily do a video chat or Facebook Messenger video, anything like that. But it's just about allowing people to do it in a safe way. Also, the whole picking a puppy. If you sat here and picked your puppy from just this interaction, it is not going to be an adequate evaluation of your puppy. When people tell me that a puppy picked them, I tell them the only way that was the best way to pick a puppy is if you want the most outgoing puppy. So if you want the puppy with the highest energy and the most outgoing, then that's the best way to pick your puppy. Otherwise, you would be better off to have a conversation with Tracy or myself about what you're looking for, what your life looks like, how you plan the puppy to interact with you and your family, what your lifestyle looks like, and that type of thing, and then allow us to introduce you to the personalities of the parents. If you love the parent and the parent is somebody that you're like, oh my gosh, I could just take that dog home, and then you get a puppy from them, you're going to be super duper happy. That is going to be the puppy that is going to fit in your lifestyle. As well as because we spend so much time with our puppies, there's things that we can see and tell. I can tell you that there is one puppy in Prim's litter that is the most vocal. She is very opinionated. She is very vocal. She has opinions when you touch them. Touch her. Yep, she is chunky. She is the first up to the milk bar and things like that. So we're starting to already notice those different trends. In Deja's litter, one of the smallest puppies is actually the most laid back and loves to be held and is completely content with us stroking her. She enjoys her puppy protocols. She loves all of those things. She's very, very, very laid back. So as those puppies get a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger, we start putting all of those things together and can have those conversations with you and really want to help you pick the perfect puppy, because I do not want you to get home and be a person who really likes to watch Netflix most of the day on Saturday and, you know, maybe wants to take an evening walk when the sun is getting ready to set and it's cooler, and you have a puppy who needs to play for an hour and take a really long walk and needs lots of attention and constant redirection to keep from chewing up all your stuff. That puppy doesn't fit your lifestyle. That's not going to make you happy. That's not going to make you adore that puppy. And then you're going to be really frustrated with me for selling you a defective puppy in your mind. But if I match you with a puppy that has the right energy level and the right personality, it is going to be nothing but a pleasure.
Although, let me just say that most of our puppies are, and everybody saw this one, running around like a crazy little girl earlier, but look at her now. I mean, it's just, she just wants to be loved, don't Miss Honey does. I just want to be loved and prayed. And so they do calm. A lot of them are both ways.
But that comes from the parents. Right. So us telling you about the parents. That was definitely how her mother was as a puppy. Penny was go, 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 go until you picked her up, and then you couldn't hold her long enough.
Right.
So I hope that answers some of the questions that we have this evening, and I hope everybody has a great rest of what's left of your weekend. And that you will definitely tune in with us again soon. As we start to have other litters coming up, you'll get to watch them as they get bigger and are actually interesting to watch. Honestly, if I did a Facebook Live with Prim and Deja's litter, it would literally just be watching a bunch of roly-poly rats that just lay there.
Popcorn. Yeah.
Yep, and just, jerking as they move around as they're trying to build up their muscles. They can't see and they can't hear, and they don't do much. And they will just squeak when their mom leaves the box, and then they want a nurse. That's all that you could see. Yes, Beth Storm is very tired. She is down for the count. So we're going to go let these guys go to bed. And we will tune in with you guys again soon. If you haven't liked our page, if you would like our page, it will let you know when we go live. We do try to let our families that their puppies are going to be on a live. When we have it planned in advance, we try to let you know. But the best way is if you like the page, and you're getting the notifications from the page for when we go live. And definitely you can follow us here on Facebook as well as on Instagram and YouTube. So we hope to share with you guys again soon. And if you have any questions, please send us a message.